Alright, hey there ProxifyGaming crew, and this is Proxify here, and welcome back to another episode of the Tears of the Kingdom Let's Play. And if you did miss out during the last one, well, we have finally made it here to Toto Lake to meet up with the guy by the name of Jato that Prince Sidon was telling us about. And it was also really cool to get to meet Prince Sidon here within Tears of the Kingdom, so very nice. Now, what we have to go and do is that we have to go and search for another missing piece of this broken slate. And what we need to go and do is, just like how we did it before with having to go and do some Mario Sunshine type of stuff by cleaning up with the statue, we have to go and clean up around within this type of part as well too to get the broken slate all ready to go here. Now this could be a little bit of a tricky area because it's kind of like in a very like I want to say like a close type of spot, but at least we were able to go and be able to still pick it out and be able to go and place it on into here. So now, with that being said in mind, it looks like Jato is going to finally be able to go and decipher what we need to go and do. Now, doing a little bit of some research, it seems like we have to go and speak on over to a person by the name of King Dorephan, and we have to go and probably head back into the Zora domain of all stuff to at least figure out exactly what all of this is going to be about. So as it mentions here, it needs a mark of the king, and perhaps it would be prudent to go and consult around with King Dorephan. So I assume that he will be returning from his investigations of the sludge pretty much shortly. So there we go. So the broken slate has been completed, but we will be getting ourselves another new objective as well too, the clues to the sky. Now, before we actually go and worry about with King Dorephan and with us having to go and meet up with him around there, what we're going to have to go and do is do one other little quick thing, and that is to go and head all the way over here to a place known as the Shatterback Point. We're going to go and place a little bit of a stamp right here, just so that I can make sure exactly where I need to go. But we need to go over here to the Inahan Shrine, because we already went and opened up with this one before, and this one was already located back over at the Poimus Mountain where we met up with Sidon. But we never really went and checked around within this type of area because we need to look for a particular fish, because we could actually be able to go and do a little bit of a, I want to say a side quest type of mission to be able to get ourselves with our very first armor of the Zora set that we actually do need, and I think that would be really cool. And it also helps ourselves, I think, a little bit with the swimming type of abilities out here with Link. So, very nice around out there. So, yeah, all we have to go and do is just run around up into this way. It looks like you can also be able to go and find some different crabs and whatnot. So, if you ever want to go and add those into your inventory, we got some of the bright eye crab. I don't know, we'll probably get ourselves some pretty nice good crab type of food if we go and cook it up. That would be pretty nice. Because I wonder how much type of harvest we'll probably get from that. So yeah, so just keep on climbing all the way up here on top of the steps. It really shouldn't take us too long. But while we are up here, you should be able to go and see that there should be a fish in the water. And we just need to go and pick up with that guy right there. Now, I'm just going to go and probably pick up on like 2 of these, just to make sure exactly if we need to at least have like maybe 1 or 2 of them here. So there's the other fish, so just make a run for it and also grab them as well. So there we go, that's already 2 so far that we do want. Okay, and I think we're all done here in this type of part, and I don't think we need to go and really worry about it any more than it has to be. So let's go and head on over towards here to the, back over here to the Zora domain, and meet up with the fiance, and we'll go and talk it over to her. Now, I may probably do a little bit of a quick edit to figure out where King Dorephan is going to be. I want to say that he should probably be somewhere around in this type of facility, or we may probably have to go and head back to Poimus Mountain. We'll have to see what is happening around out there. He did say that that Jato did say that he was coming back from the Poimus Mountain, so he should probably be around in this type of facility anyways. Okay, so now we're all the way back over here, and hey, look at that! How did I not even ever get to see this? Wow, they already have like ladders for us right down over this way here. Oh, that's very handy. I thought I would probably have to go and like do a whole bunch of climbing just to get all the way back up into the location, but nope, not even have to even go and worry about that. Okay, so here's where we need to go and be, and hopefully, is the fiance somewhere around over this way? I hope. I don't really see her, so we may probably have to do maybe a little bit of another short edit as well too in the process, because normally this was the last time that we got to see her was just around over this way. Okay, well, after doing a little bit of some exploration to figure out exactly where the fiance is going to be, it seems like I just found her right here, so let's go and talk back to Yana. Sophia, this sledge is really quite stubborn. I dearly hope that our patients recover soon. So hey, Lady Ona, Sir Link is here at last. Yep, just right behind you. Oh, you really came. Oh, how fortunate. I was hoping to go and speak to you about with the entrusted of the domain with the repairing of the Zora armor. The repair is mostly complete, but it does require just one other thing. I just need an ancient arowana. Well, if I can go and finish the armor right away, if I can't somehow just acquire the scale from that fish, then we have not seen each and every one around out here lately, but I have no idea where they can be found. Well, since they are used for making armor, Deadtoe, the blacksmith, may know something about them. Well, we already went and got ourselves with one, so we could go and pass one right on over towards you and already clear out this mission here pretty fast. Oh, can it be that you brought me an ancient arowana? Yep, here you go. I got you at least one. Oh, wow, an ancient arowana. With this, I can go and finally finish repairing the treasured Zora armor. Alright, so after a little bit, we'll finally be able to get ourselves with this armor here. So let's do it. So your armor is good as new. And there it is. So now we got ourselves with the Zora armor. Armor crafted by the past Zora princess for her future husband. Wearing it will allow even a highlighted to go and even swim the waterfalls. Nice. So I was so happy that I was able to go return it to his pristine state. It's a precious piece of armor after all. And well, no, the Zora armor allows even with a highlight like you to go and climb up with waterfall with ease. Well, you know what? For me, my personal favorite Zora type of armor or Zora type of outfit will always be my favorite of Twilight Princess. I just love that outfit so much. It looks like, it's just really cool. It looks like something out of like Assassin's Creed or something. It looks really awesome, and I really do enjoy that armor a lot. So let's see what this one is going to be all about with this type of armor here. Oh, look at that. That's actually not too bad. I actually don't mind with that armor. But you know what? We'll still keep on wearing the Mystic armor because that's what we're going to be going here within, I want to say everything here within this type of, phenomenon. It seems like what I'm going to go and probably do is that like every time that I go and do like a special phenomenon type of mission that happens, I'll kind of like change up like the armor that I do every so often. But I think for right now we're just going to just stick with everything here with the Mystic armor for now. I know that we probably need to use the Zora armor at some point, like within a temple or something, but I will go and use that at some point. But I think for right now, let's just go and find out where King Dorephan is going to be. And I'll meet you guys when I go and try to figure where that guy is going to be at now. Okay, so I am back over here at the Enahar Shrine, guys. We're going to have to go and search for where King Dorephan is going to be. So, let's go and head down over here into this part, and we'll be on the lookout for this guy. So, if you guys do see, there's all these big, gigantic waterfalls. In one of these waterfalls, there is going to be a little secret hideaway that we can be able to go and interact with King Dorephan here. Now, both of these two waterfalls that I am flying over right now are not going to be pertaining with the secret hideout, but down below into this final spot, though, there should be an area that we can be able to go and check around, and this should at least be the go-to spot, hopefully. And let's go and check that is going to be within inside of this exact area. So let's go and head right on into here. And I think, with just like that, I think we have made it into the little secret hideout spot. So very cool. Now, this is where we kind of have to go and put on our Zora armor. So I know that I said that I wasn't going to really go and try to use the Zora armor all that much. But since we have to go and speak on over here to King Dorephan, it looks like we're going to have to go and put this swimmable armor on. So basically what we could go and do is that any type of waterfall that we go and see, we can actually rise all the way up into another type of whatever type of floor that we're going to be heading off into next. So if you go and do something like this and kind of just swim right underneath from it, you should be able to see that you can just go and swim right on top like that and have like a really cool, awesome type of way to like, well, kind of just splash all the way up top of the sky, and you can use like your paraglider and whatnot for that. But looks like, I think this is King Dorephan, so let's go and finally talk it over to him. Wow, God, who approaches? Is that you? Well, so it is. It is Link. Now, how did you go and find this place, and what cruel play are you plotting? So hold my ever-loyal muzzle. If you go and speak in such a way without explanation, Link here will only be confused as what is going on. And hey, and there's Dorephan. And we need to go and talk to this guy. So, well, look, it's been some time since we last spoke. I received word that you went missing along with Princess Zelda, so why have you come here? Well, we need to go and search for Zelda, and we need to figure out, what's going on here. Well, to go and think is there such a thing that should transpire for the hero of Hyrule or Princess Zelda. We expect us to go and believe that Princess Zelda simply just disappeared just like that? Do not surely our ears with your lies. Hey, well, you weren't with, well, I don't think this guy was really with us. Were you within our time of the Hyrule Castle getting like all destroyed and whatnot? Do you know what happened to me? I went and fell into like a place known as the Great Sky Island. I had to go and meet up with this crazy guy by the name of Raru and all this other stuff, and now I finally made it to where you guys are. So there must be an explanation. Like I now will tell you what happened with the last assault with Princess Zelda, as well as the reason behind my seclusion here in the pristine sanctum. We encountered Princess Zelda just after Hyrule Castle ascended into the sky. Floating islands appeared as if from nowhere. Sludge and fragments of ruins just began raining down. Muzzu and I had left the domain to investigate these strange occurrences. That this is what happened. Princess Zelda descended from the sky accompanied by a sludge monster. So what happened next took us by surprise. And then she unleashed the beast upon us. Sludge beast? What the heck? That must be some sort of crazy thing that we have to go encounter with. So King Dorephan valiantly vanquished the threat. However, he was gravely injured in the sludge during the battle. As for Princess Zelda, she vanished without a trace. If word got out with Princess Zelda lost her mind and harmed the Zora King, the resulting turmoil would be devastating. And that is why we are temporarily remaining hidden within the pristine sanctum. According to your story, Princess Zelda disappeared suddenly in the depths beneath the Hyrule Castle. On the other hand, she suddenly disappeared near Zora's domain and unleashed a monster upon us. The waters of truth have become murkier still, but the Zora perspective, one thing is clear. All leads back to the sky. This disaster, the sludge, the monster, and even Princess Zelda. It may well be the answer to these riddles. Only one could be found skyward. Sidon ordered Jato, a historian well acquainted with the ruins, to investigate. I wonder if any progress has been made. Well, we have got the tablet back together. Ah, so you have already went and spoken with Jato. So you say that the Mark of the King was already mentioned on the stone slate that was restored, So indeed, I do know of it. The Mark of the King refers to Zora King's scale, one of my scales in other words. I have heard it called by the name that you mentioned in ancient ritual. However, none remain who knows it was used. A particular scale of mine may prove useful to you, but all means take a few. There's no need to be restrained. This is simply nothing to me, but if you run out, simply just return to acquire some more. Alright, so there we go. So we got ourselves some king scales. So after all that has transpired, and after much reflection, I have come to realization I must truly be getting into years that allowed to a mere monster to go and catch me off guard. Perhaps the time is near for me to go and pass the title to the King of Sidon. King Dorephan? Well, in any case, that is the matter for another day. Another chaos surrounding the sludge has been quieted. So please inform Sidon about my situation and about my king scales, and tell him that there's no need to worry about him, no need to worry about with me, and tell him that he must go forth and do what needs to be done. Okay, and I think with that being said in mind, it looks like we're going to kind of have to go and end off with the episode for today. I don't think we're going to have enough time to go back and speak on over towards Sidon, but it has been pretty nice. We met up with Dorephan. We also went and fixed up with the tablet, and we got ourselves with some extra more information. We got ourselves with the Zora armor. Very happy about with that. Got to try it out for a little bit with the different waterfall type of ways, and I know that we're going to be doing some more different type of exploration with this type of Zora armor later on, so that we can be able to go find some more extra hidden goodies around out here in our time of Tears of the Kingdom. So I'll be seeing you guys then. Hope you guys do go and check out all the Pokemon Ranger Guardian sites. We are going to be doing the Shaman special Wi-Fi event mission for that game, and I'll be seeing you guys then. And of course, peace.